Hey guys, hope y'all can hear me. I got Janet with me. She's coming in here to sit down. All right, everything's going good. Sounds going good. All right. So, Janet, you want to say hi to the audience? Your sound, you're muted. Give yourself access. Janet hasn't been on here in a long time, so I look like a short person. I am short, but actually, Janet is shorter. Okay, your sound is low. Turn yourself up. All right, let's get Janet situated here. Edit mic settings. I'll turn her up. Okay, talk now, Sawako. No, you're not good.
Speaker. So I'm going to take that out.
I
Bluetooth.
yeah. Okay.
Bluetooth.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to take out that Bluetooth to disconnect the Bluetooth.
All right.
Can you hear me good?
All right. Yeah.
But I
Are you
cannot hear
good?
you good.
Are you good? You can't hear me?
I cannot hear you
Can you
good.
hear me?
I can hear you but very low because you are in I hearing you from my computer, not on the loudspeaker.
Okay. So
Because you don't
I'm
want me to
hearing the
use this
echo.
because
You can't do that, Janet, because I'm hearing my voice.
I didn't do anything. You want me
You're
to use
not doing
this?
that. Yes, I want you to
You want
use your headphones.
Let's see if it's working.
Okay. If not, we need to buy you some new ones.
How about now?
It didn't switch yet.
Let me
I'm.
go to my.
I think you have a tab open because I'm still hearing my voice.
What should I do?
Make sure your sound is muted. Not now, not that sound, your other sound. Do you have a phone open? Do you have a tab open? Anything like that?
Nothing. Close everything. Only this one.
Okay, we're getting a lot of background noise from you.
But
I let me do noise canceling, echo, and reduce mic. All right, now try now. Talk.
talk, talk,
Okay, you
talk.
sound a lot better now,
Okay, good.
and I don't hear my voice.
See, you are the operator, and then you can adjust that on your own. Because here I
It's
don't know any.
I hit echo canceling and it worked.
See,
Okay,
look at that.
so I canceled your echo. All right. So uh, uh, oh, I hear people with drills.
You're hitting people with. Yeah, that's my neighbors. Sorry.
It's all
See,
right.
this is the thing. Every time if I'm going to go live, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Maybe in the evening after their work, I cannot do
Okay.
live. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Well, you're fine. We can ignore them. All right. So will you pray us in before we begin? You muted yourself.
what we are going to do?
We're going to study. We're going to make descriptive summaries for Second Samuel.
Okay. Father God, Lord, thank you so much for this opportunity to study your word together with my baby. Lord, thank you so much that I have time now. And just pray for, please take away the distractions that I can focus. Especially, we were going to do a descriptive summary of their God. And yeah, so give me wisdom and also for Charles to prepare his seminary works. Lord, thank you so much. In all this, I thank you and pray in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. Do you see this document right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. All right. So the first English paragraph that we have is from 1 1 all the way to 10. Okay. So go
Okay.
ahead, start reading, and you can tell me to highlight things if you want.
Uh,
But we're not going in detail. We're just doing descriptive summary.
okay, guys. I don't know. I forgot the book of Samuel. Okay, so let's see if I can
Good.
remember.
That's good. You forgot it because you will be reading it fresh. All
Mm.
right. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 1. Now it came about after the death of Saul, when David had returned from the slaughter of the Amalekites, that David remained 2 days in Ziklag. On the third day, behold, a man came out of the camp from Saul, with his clothes torn and dust on his head. And it came about when he came to David that he fell to the ground and prostrated himself. Then David said to him, "From where do you come?" And he said to him, "I have escaped from the camp of Israel." David said to him, "How did things go? Please tell me." And he said, "The people have fled from the battle, and also many of the people have fallen and are dead. And Saul and Jonathan, his son, are dead also." So David said to the young man who told him, "How do you know that Saul and his son Jonathan are dead?" The young man who told him said, "By chance I happened to be on Mount Gilboa, and behold, Saul was leaning on his spear, and behold, the chariots and the horsemen pursued him closely." 7. When he looked behind him, he saw me and called to me, and I said, "Here I am." He said to me, "Who are you?" And I answered him, "I am a Malachite." Then he said to me, "Please stand beside me and kill me, for agony has seized me because my life still lingers in me." So I stood beside him and killed him because I knew that he could not live after he had fallen. And I took the crown which was on his head and the bracelet which was on his arm, and I have brought them here to my Lord.
Okay. So close your eyes if you want and tell me your descriptive summary.
Okay, but before that, at first I thought that the first the person that David talking is Saul, but I learned that when he said that Saul is dead and Jonathan. So, but anyway, uh, my understanding of the passage, or as I remembered, is this: that there's a person from the battle that where Saul, Jonathan fighting to the to the enemies, and then it comes out that Saul is wounded, and but before that, this person telling David that Jonathan and Saul is dead, and then he described how he did, how Saul dead, how Saul dead, and then he said, he said that because Saul asked him, but before he asked him, he asked about who he was, and then he is one of the Malachites. Then they Saul asked him to kill him, so that the agony will cease or will ease. So then he killed Saul and bring the crown and the bracelet to David.
My
So
goodness, you
David,
memorized the whole story.
David, David, David is his Lord. These Amalekites.
Okay. So the expectation is, will David kill him?
Kill him who? Who's him?
Will David kill the man?
Ah, David may kill the man. Okay.
Will David kill the man? He might. Let's see.
Okay.
So read the descriptive summary that I wrote right here based on your words.
A person from the battle returns to tell David that he killed Saul. David had just returned from. David has. Oh, I didn't say that. David had just returned
It's a
from killing a
paraphrase
man.
of your paraphrase.
Okay. And this man was also an Amalekite. So the expectation is that David will kill him. Yeah, because he is Amalekites. They are battling the Amalekites.
Okay. So we got that one done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we're going to do 11 through 16. Okay, go
11
ahead.
to. Did you put my on Bible with Janet on this?
Everything. I think I put everything.
Okay. Thank you. So 11 to
Yeah.
11 to. Okay. Then then David took hold of his clothes and tore them, and so also did all the men who were with him. They mourned and wept and fasted until evening for Saul and his son Jonathan, for his son Jonathan, and for the people of the Lord in the house of Israel, because they had fallen by the sword. David said to the young man who told him, "Where are you from?" And he said, "I am the son of an alien."
Alien.
Alien. Okay. I am the son of an alien, an Amalekite. 14. Then David said to him, "How is it you were not afraid to stretch out your hand to destroy the Lord's anointed?" Yeah, right. And David called one of the young men and said, "Go, cut him down." So he struck him, and he did. Yep, the answer is yes. 16. David said to him, "Your blood is on your head, for your mouth has testified against you, saying, I have killed the Lord's anointed."
Okay. So what's your descriptive summary?
So my descriptive summary is, when David heard the news from these Amalekites, an alien, he tore out, the result of hearing from that kind of news. He tore out his clothes at the same thing with the others, or kinsmen of David. And then David asked him, uh, why you have a strong courage to face me, like that, because he is also an Amalekite. So after hearing that, I think David emphasizes that Saul is God's anointed one. And then uh, and then David commanded one of his servant of his kinsmen to kill this person who brought the news to him. And the kinsmen of David killed him, cut him off, and he said that his blood is something like, his I forgot.
Yeah, he's held accountable, right?
Yeah. He is an accountability or accountable of what happened to Saul, because Saul is God's anointed one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So your turn. Read this. Read what I wrote. I gotta write one more thing.
It's my turn. When David heard the news, David and his men grieved Saul's death, and then had the Amalekites killed for killing the Lord's anointed. If he were to kill one king, he could try to kill David. Yeah, David didn't do that in First Samuel.
Yeah, David would never kill Saul.
Yeah, even though there is many chances to kill Saul, but
Yes.
David did not. So I remember Samuel then. So David did not do that.
Right. Okay. Continue reading.
17. Then David chanted. What chanted again?
Chanted.
Uh
It's
huh.
like you repeat words over and over again, like you're
Okay.
singing a song, maybe.
Ulit-ulit. Then
Maybe.
David, then David chanted with this lament over Saul. Okay, Janet, you should read so that you can understand what chanted is.
Yes.
Then David chanted with this lament over Saul and Jonathan his son, and he told them to teach the sons of Judah the song of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. Your beauty, O Israel, is slain on your high places. How have the mighty fallen? Tell it not in Gath. Proclaim it in the streets of Ashkelon. Or the daughters of the Palestines will rejoice. The daughters of the
Philistines.
Ansar,
Philistines.
uh, the
It's not
Palestinian,
the Palestinians. No, it's the
yeah,
Philistines.
uh, ah, Philistines, okay, will rejoice. The daughters of the uncircumcised will exult. O mountain of Gilboa, let not dew or rain be on you, nor field, nor fields of offspring, for there the shield of the mighty was defiled, the shield of Saul not anointed with oil. What does that mean? The shield of Saul not anointed with oil? Verse 22, from the blood of the slain, from the fat of the mighty, the bow of Jonathan,
Bow. Bow.
ah, the bow? It's bow.
Like bow and arrow.
Ah, okay. I thought it's bowing. Bow.
No.
Sorry. The bow of Jonathan did not turn back, and the sword of Saul did not return empty. Saul and Jonathan, behold, and pleasant in their life. Will you scroll up because the comments up. Saul and Jonathan, beloved and pleasant in their life, and in their death they were not parted. They were swifter than eagles. They were stronger than lions. O daughters of Israel, weep over Saul, who clothed you luxuriously in scarlet, who put ornaments of gold on your apparel. How have the mighty fallen in the midst of the battle? Jonathan is slain on your high places. I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. You have been very pleasant to me. Your love to me was more wonderful than the love of women. My goodness. LGBTQ. Never mind. They're quoting. Sorry, I
Yeah,
mentioned
you're
that.
right. They do quote that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. School up, please. No, because I encountered LGBTQ before and decoded that. I just remembered. I am this. Okay. How have the mighty fallen and the weapons of war perished?
Okay, so what is this, Asawako?
Oh no! Wait. What did
And
what did I?
Crab said you're doing great.
Oh hi, crab.
Yeah, John, the person that I can't say his name right now, but the
Okay,
one
okay,
that
okay.
was in the GS group with us.
Oh, which one? In here or in there? Which one?
Huh?
Doing good or what? Now or earlier?
Now in the year now you're doing good
Excuse me.
now.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
it's all
Sneezing.
right. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. You are doing great. You're no, maybe you are saying you're doing great, not me. But it just said you're doing great. So
Yeah.
my descriptive summary
Look,
is
look
that
what he told you.
what did I told me? What did I told me?
Look at the comments, Janet.
You're oh my. You're always doing good. I was the one with the glasses.
Yeah, with the headphone with the blue headphones on, and
Oh yeah.
he was
I
the one going into the Greek.
no, that one. Okay.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right.
Hi.
All right, Janet. Now you're probably distracted, but what is your
Yeah.
what is your descriptive summary for what you just read?
So you think that I could remember? So, but anyway, yeah, David, his lamentation, or can I say agony, from that time that Saul become is dead. So David
Yeah.
repeated, I don't know how long did David lament from Saul's death, and he like a song that he referred to the Israelites to lament, to that that uh, their king is dead, and David uh, David remembered how he loved Jonathan, and yeah, how he loved Jonathan, because David and Jonathan is like brothers. They treating each other like brothers. So David uh, calling Israel to mourn, as to mourn more, meaning to you know take it seriously, why their king become fallen. What is the meaning of that? Because it seems like David is questioning the Israelites, why Saul fallen, or become dead.
Hmm. Okay.
So yeah, and yeah, not encouraged, I should say. He encouraged them to lament, to be aware of, like that. So
Okay. Good. Now read my descriptive summary.
good, you always say good, but not good. Anyway,
It's good.
uh 17 to 27, David lamented Saul's and Jonathan's death, which included blessings and curses. Yeah, David sets an example for how the king should be treated. David and Jonathan were like brothers. Oh, this odd what?
Ode.
Odi?
Ode.
Ode occurs in a similar place to Hannah's ode.
You know how the book of First Samuel starts out with Hannah giving praise? The book of Second Samuel starts out with David giving this lamentation.
Oh, I don't remember. If I read, like now, I read, I. But thank you for telling me, because I
Okay.
forgot.
It's all right.
Unless I read.
All right. So these were English paragraphs, but uh, this is one pericope chapter division. Okay. So
Yeah.
here's the challenge, Sawako.
Oh Lord.
How are you going to get one big idea out of all of this? Make a descriptive summary out of all of this.
One big idea, only one point, only
Oh,
one.
no, it don't have to be one point. Just make a descriptive summary from this. You want to read it all together and then make your descriptive summary?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
on
Read it
that,
again. Read it again, and then we'll hear your descriptive summary.
not by paragraph. That's a three paragraph. Can I do the three paragraph and then later on can we just no? You want me to
I
just
want you.
shortcut?
I want you to read these, okay,
Mm.
and then we will bring the idea up there.
Okay, but for now,
Oh, are you saying you want to make a short version of this one?
yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah,
Before we
we can
were
do that. We can do that.
okay. Okay. 1 to 10. What are you
Re-
doing?
Read out
Okay.
loud.
Okay. 1 to 10. A person from the battle returns to tell David that he. So anyway, in my one word, no, 2 or 3 words that I'm going to describe this is the death of Saul and Jonathan.
Okay, all right. I would say this. You're right. David kills the killer of Saul. Now it's possible he was lying. Some people say he was a lion. Saul and laments Saul and Jonathan
You're
as
doing
an
you're doing better than
example
Charles Hill.
as an example of how the king should be treated. Okay.
Francis
So let's see. All right.
Franco. Thank
We
you.
we get the so here's the report. Okay.
Okay, report.
This is the killing and this is the lamentation. So you agree that whole thing right there sums that up, right?
Yeah.
Wow, you made that so easy. All right. Going on. Going on
Because
to
I agree. And
all
that's
right.
the whole thing.
Yeah, but it's very hard for wife to agree.
Ah, oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. 2, 1 through 7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Read.
2 Samuel 2:17. Then it came about afterwards that David inquired of the Lord, saying, Shall I go up to one of the cities of Judah? And the Lord said to him, Go up. So David said, Where shall I go up? Why David? why, why David asking go up and yet he don't know where to go up? Yes.
Mean go up means go up to battle or go up to something.
Okay. Then it came about
Yeah.
I misunderstood
Go
that.
up. The reason go up is being used a lot of times is
Yeah.
because Zion is like a mountain. So you always
Oh.
go up to Jerusalem.
Mm. Yeah, go up. Okay. Okay. They are used for battle. Okay. Then I came about afterwards and David inquired of the Lord, saying, Shall I go up to one of the cities? Oh, here we go. I didn't understand this. Shall I go up to one of the cities of Judah? And the Lord said to him, Go up. So David said, Where shall I go up? And he said, To Hebron. So
Yeah.
David went up there, and his 2 wives also, Ahinoam, the Jezreelites, and Abigail, the widow of Nabal, the Carmelite. And David brought up his men who were with him, each with his household, and they lived in the cities of Hebron. Then the men of Judah came and there anointed David. Sula, please, the comments and covering it. 4. The men of Judah came and there anointed David king over the house of Judah. And they told David, saying, It was the men of Jabesh Gilead who burned Saul. Oh, Jabesh Gilead. David sent messengers to the men of Jabesh Gilead, and he said to them, "May you be blessed of the Lord, because you have shown this kindness to Saul your Lord, and have buried him." 6. Now may the Lord show loving kindness, excuse me, and truth to you, and I also, wait, when it has a hyphen, hyphen, what is that? Semicolon, I should say.
Semicolon.
Semicolon. What that means when it then there's a following
A
statement?
semicolon is combination of two sentences.
Yeah, I know. In in I know a combination with the two sentences, but um, anyway, never mind.
Okay.
Now that now may the Lord show loving kindness and truth to you, and I also will show this goodness to you, because you have done this thing. Now therefore, scroll up please. Now therefore, let your hands be strong and be valiant, for Saul your Lord is dead, and also the house of Judah has anointed me king over them. Why is that king over them? But he's talking to them, right? He's talking to the
He's talking to Jabesh Gilead people right
yeah.
there.
And then and seven says and
Okay.
seven.
Do your descriptive summary first, then we can answer questions.
Oh my goodness! That's why I want to have clarification so that I can do my descriptive summary correctly.
All
Correctly,
right.
correctly. Anyway, yeah, and after lamentation, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Saul, or Saul talked to God and asking what he's going to do if you need to go up to battle or whatever, uh, one of the city of Judah, and the Lord, yes, you go up. God mentioned specifically to Hebron, and then when he reached Hebron, the people there anointed David to be a king for them. Oh, so David, okay, to be a king for them, and David heard the news about Saul's burial, and he thanked David, thanking them, the what's that, Gilead, that people thanking them because of what they are doing, and David blesses them by saying that be strong, you will be, something blessed because of what of their loving kindness to Saul for what they have done. And that's it.
Okay. All right. So read what I wrote.
After the lamentation, David asked God for permission to ascend. He was told to go to Hebron and was anointed king. He commanded the people who heard Saul and blessed them. He is now king over Judah. Okay. Oh my, I struggled so much myself. I really do. Simon, hi. What are you struggling with? Let me I cannot control the cannot control the comment to see all. Oh my, I struggled so much myself. I really do. Do what? She doing well. All this stuff is heavy. Thank you. Thank you. Just a descriptive summary, how you understand them, you know. And it's so difficult for me at first, but when I keep on doing that with my hababy, Charles, hababy, I used to it, but sometimes I cannot understand, the main point, I cannot point the main point. So Charlie will do the things. Okay. Second Samuel 8 to what? 2, 3, verse 5. Oh my goodness, so long. Uh,
Yeah,
Very
we'll have to
long.
chop. We'll have to chop it. All right, go ahead.
Chop it. Okay, verse 8. But Abner, but Abner, the son of Ner, Abner, the son of Ner, commanded of Saul's army, had taken each Bushatin, the son of Saul, and brought him over to Mahanaim. Abner, the son of Ner, who is related to Saul? Commanders of Saul's army. Okay. He made him king over Gilead. Who made the king of, wait, but Abner, the son of Ner, who is Abner? Commander of Saul's army, had taken Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, okay, the son of Saul, and brought him over to Mahanaim. So Abner
The
brought
way the way you said that, it sounded like you were saying bull something.
hey, he made him king over Gilead. So that's Abner, right?
Yes,
Uh,
Abner's the commander,
the
and
commander of Saul's army.
he
Yeah.
made Ishbosheth the son of Saul and brought him to Manaheim.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
Abner took Saul's son and made him a king in Gilead.
Oh, you already made that. So why you not write it down?
All right, keep going. I was trying to help you because Ishbosheth is hard to do. All right, go ahead.
No, I know what is in your mind. But anyway, uh,
Yeah,
he
when David heard this, he's like, "Ish bullshit that he went and made him king when I'm king."
stop.
All right,
Okay.
okay, go ahead. I didn't say nothing.
The
I just
son,
read the word.
the son of Saul, and brought him over. So that's Abner that he made king. No, that Abner that who made Saul's son to be king, right? In
Yes,
Gilead.
Ish
Over
bullshit is Saul's son.
had taken had taken Busheth, the son Bush, the son of Saul, and brought him the son of Saul, okay, over the Ashurites, over Jezreel, over Ephraim, and over Benjamin, even over all Israel. So,
So
so,
this is the Northern Kingdom before the Northern Kingdom existed.
mm, so Ishbosheth, Saul's son, was 40 years old when he became king over Israel. And he was king for 2 years only? Anyway, the house of Judah, however, followed David. Ah, they have division. We are of
Yes,
David. I don't want the son. So anyway,
yeah.
the time that David was king in Hebron over the house of Judah. Scholar, please. So where is David? David is in Hebron, and
In Judah,
yeah,
Hebron, if I remember right, is the Golan Heights.
yeah. But where is the house of Judah? However, follow the house of Judah. So David is the where is Dern, northern, southern, eastern.
Okay, all right. So think of it like this: David's in the southern area because Judah is southern, and the northern is where the others are.
So
That's what,
that's the Ishbosheth.
yeah. basically. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the other side. The time that David was king in Hebron over the house of Judah was 7 years and 6 months. Now Abner, the son of Ner, went out from Mahanaim to Gibeon with the servant of Ishbosheth, the son of Saul. So only the servant, not including the son of Saul, right? The Ishbosheth.
Yeah.
And Joab, the son of Jeruiah, and the servants of David went out and met them by pool of Gideon. So they have their own camps representative to meet
Yes.
in one place.
Yes. Yes.
And they sat down, one on the one side of the pool and the other on the other side of the pool. Then Abner said to Joab, "Now, scroll up please, let the young men arise and hold a contest before us." And Joab said, "Let them arise."
So
So
it's sort of
there's an
it's sort of
event.
like David and Goliath again.
Yeah. There's an event, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Do descriptive summary of what of 8 through 14 for right now.
Oh, okay. So, uh, name Abner, was that? Oh, Abner, yeah.
Mhm.
The name Abner choose Saul's son Ishbosheth to become a king in southern part. Can I say that? Southern part?
Or just call it Israel.
Okay, in Israel. And he, can I say that he became a king only 2 years? 2 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Compared to David in northern, David being king 7 years and few months. I couldn't remember how many months.
Yeah.
And
That's good. Yeah.
yeah, and few months, and then each of the tribe. Can I say tribe or each of the kings?
Commanders.
Uh,
Commanders.
each of kings have a commander to command each both side to to meet in the place to you know to have an event. I don't know what kind of events yet because they just said that
To fight
the
each
people,
other, most likely.
yeah, they are placed, the center of them is a pool. Swimming pool? Swimming pool. It's a swimming pool. The others, or the or the Jordan River. I don't know. But anyway, the other side is the Ishbosheth, and the other side is David camp.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
So
third,
now and do 15 through the next.
fifth. So they arose and went over by count 12 by Benjamin and Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, and 12 of the servants of David. Why is that? Wait, 12 of Benjamins and Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, and 12 of the servants of David. Each one of them seized his opponent by, oh my goodness, by the head and thrust his sword in his opponent's side. Oh my goodness. So they fell down together. Therefore, the place was called Helkath Hazurim, which is in Gibeon. So all the fighters are dead.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, opponents, both are opponents. But the day the battle was very severe, and Abner and the men of Israel were beaten before the servant of David. Now, the three sons of Zeruiah were there: Joab, and Abishai and Asahel. School up, please. And Asahel was a swift-footed as one of the gazelles, which is in the field.
Gazelles.
Sorry, it's double L. Gazelles, which is in the field. Asahel pursued Abner and did not turn to the right or to the left from following Abner. Then Abner looked behind him and said, "Is that you, Asahel?" And he answered, "It is I." So Abner said to him, "Turn to your right or to your left and take hold of one of the young men for yourself, and take for yourself his spoil." But Asahel was not willing to turn aside from following him. Abner repeated again to Asahel, turn aside from following me. Why should I strike you to the ground? How then could I lift up my face to your brother Joab? How Why is that? Abner repeated again to Asahel, "Turn aside from following me. Turn aside from following me. Why should I strike you to the ground? How then could I lift up my face to your brother Joab?" However, he refused to turn aside. Therefore, Abner struck him in the belly with the butt and oh my goodness, he struck the butt and the spear. Okay. So that the spear came out at his back. Ew. Oh my goodness. And he fell there and died on the spot. And it came about that all who came to the place where a place where Asahel had fallen and died stood still. Huh? And it came about that all who came to the place where Asahel had fallen and died stood still. But Joab and Abishai pursued Abner. And when the sun was going down, they came to the hill of Amma, which is in front of Jaya, by the way of the
It's
wilderness.
probably Gia.
Gia, okay, Gia, by the way of the wilderness of Gibeon. The son of Benjamin gathered together behind Abner and became one band, and they stood on the top of a certain hill. Then Abner called to Joab and said, "Shall the sword devour forever? Do you not know that it will be bitter in the end? How long will you refrain from telling the people to turn back from following their brothers?" Joab said, "As God lives, if you had not spoken, surely then the people would have gone away in the morning, each from following his brother." So Joab blew the trumpet, and all the people, what's that? Halted,
Yeah, it
and
means stopped.
huh?
Yes, it means stopped.
People halted and pursued Israel no longer, nor did they continue to fight anymore. Abner and his men then went through the Arabah all the night, so they crossed the Jordan, walked all morning, and came to Mahanaim.
Okay, all
During,
right. Pause. We got a lot to summarize here.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So
So,
let's do 15 through 20. Summarize. All right. What do you remember?
huh? Up to 20. Why you keep me reading this? If you just want me to summarize the 120, my goodness, can I just, a little bit reading just very fast. So
Yes.
is that okay? So they arose and went over 12. Okay. It's his opponent. Okay, and that okay, and now the three sons of Judah were there, Joab and Abishai and Asahel. And Asahel was a swift-footed. What swift-footed? As one of
Fast.
huh?
Fast.
Fast. Okay, swift-footed.
He kept
Uh,
chasing Abner.
as one of the gazelles, which is in the field.
Uh,
Sahel pursued Abner. Okay.
So you
Oh,
remember this is about the 12 people killing each
okay.
other, right?
Yeah, got it.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So they are on the both side of the poles, right? And the speaker said that they pick up 12 people to fight each other, and then they all die, all the opponents and the and all of them, both sides died. And then the narrator said that during that time, the killing spree is very severe, very severe. And then but there is three sons of what's that? Whose son is that? Three sons of Abner, Saul. Three sons keep on following the. Why they said brothers? Because they are. Why they said brother?
Okay,
Because
so
what meaning?
Joab, Abishai, and Ashiel are all brothers. Ashiel is chasing Abner. Remember, Joab is David's commander.
Mm-hmm.
Abner is the one that put Saul's son into power. So he's the other commander.
Mm.
And so Joab's brother is chasing Abner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they are chasing each other.
All right. All right. Uh, so, all right. So, Abner killed him.
Killed him who?
He killed Asahel,
Why not just
and then
physically?
watch what happened next. So then Joab and Abishai are going after Abner now because they just killed their brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the sons of Benjamin, they gathered behind Abner. So you got Job and Abishai, and so Joab and brother go after Abner, and Benjamin sides with Abner.
Yeah. In the wilderness of Gibeon, right?
Yes. All right. So then let's see what happens in 26.
Okay.
Then Abner called to Job and said, "Shall the sword devour forever? Like, man, are we going to keep killing each other?
Yeah.
Do you not now know that it will be bitter in the end? How long will you refrain from telling the people to turn back from following their brothers?" In other words, man, how long? When are you going to tell these people stop chasing their, quit
Ah,
avenging your brother's
wait,
death?
wait, wait, wait. I have.
All right, Janet has a call. Okay. Abner calls for Joab to
Excuse me for a while.
tell. All right, that's fine. Tell them I'm gonna say tell his crew to stop getting involved, because what was happening is like, you killed my brother, now I'm coming after you. You killed my brother, now I'm coming after you. You know, and basically that idea right there. You, uh, all right, and then it says, so Joel blew the trumpet, and all the people halted to pursue Israel no longer. So Joab ceased the battle. Abner and his men then went through Arabah at the night, so they crossed the Jordan, walked all morning, and came to Manim. Ceased the battle, and Abner's crew escaped. I'll change it from crew later on, but then Joab returned from following Abner. Then he had gathered all the people together. 19 of David's servants beside Ahishel were missing. But the servants of David had struck down many of Benjamin and Abner's men, so that 360 men died. All right. So it was 19 losses versus 319 losses. All right. And they took up Ahishel and buried him in his father's tomb, which was in Bethlehem. And Joab and his men went all night until they got to Hebron. All right. Now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David, and David grew steadily stronger, but the house of Saul grew weaker continually. All right. The battles continue, but David grows stronger as Saul's house grows weaker. I saw that motif in 1 Samuel. But that's a good textual support for that idea. All right. Okay. All right, and then we got 3 through 5. Sons were born to David at Hebron. His firstborn was Amnon by Nahum the Jezreelite, and his second, Kileab, by Abigail, the widow of Nabal, the Carmelite, and the third, Absalom, the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. Okay, so David had many sons with multiple women. I'll do that later. All right. Not as many as Solomon, but okay. Right. Yeah. One is enough. And fourth, Adonijah, the son of Haggith, fifth. And so, yeah, lots of women. Fifth, the son of Haggith, the fifth, Shephah, son of Abda, sixth, Itham by David's wife. Man, dude had a lot of wives.
That's before. Jesus break that out already.
Yeah, but I thought he only had like 4 wives. If I was counting right, that was about 6.
No,
all right.
You know.
Okay, so Asawako.
Yes, sir.
Now we got to make a summary for all of these. So what is your summary for all of these?
Can I read?
Yes.
Scroll up, okay? Because it's. But later, I'm going to read first. Okay, 8 to 14.
Yes.
Saul's commander named Abner chose Saul's son to become king in Israel, and he lasted 2 years. But David had been king for over 7 years in Judah. The commanders from both sides planned a contest between the young men, like David and Goliath. 20 to 12. What's 20 to 12? What's that?
Here.
Okay. Okay. 15 to 20, 12 people killed each other, and the battle was severe, but David's side prevailed. One fast man chased Abner, but Abner didn't want to kill him because he was Joab's brother. Abner killed him. Joab and brother go after Abner, and Benjamin sides with Abner. Abner calls on Joab to order his crew to stop interfering. So Joab case the what sees
Yeah,
case
it
sees,
ceased. It ceased.
yeah, sees the battle, and Abner's crew escaped. So it was 19 losses versus 319 losses. The battle continued, but David grows stronger as Saul's house grow weaker. David had many sons with multiple women. I don't want to say that. But people misunderstood that, especially Muslims.
Okay, so the two commanders have uh 12 from each side fight it out, and everybody kept jumping in to avenge their
Why
brother's
why
death.
cannot just say that Saul's princeman is loser and David is winner?
You're right. You could say that. Avenged their brothers to death. Uh, David's crew came out on top, and Saul's house grows weaker. Now I'll fix that language later on, but for right now it's okay. All right. Now 6 through 21. Are you watching your clock, Asawako? Because I don't want you to say, "Hey, you didn't mind the time."
Yeah, it's 12. I still have 15 minutes.
All
Uh,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
I need to feed the cats and I need to pay the bills.
All right. Go
Okay,
ahead.
it came about while there was war between the house of Saul and the house of David, that Abner was making himself strong in the house of Saul. Abner was making himself strong in the house of Saul. Now, Saul had a concubine whose name was Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, and Ishbosheth said to Abner, "Why have you gone? Why have you gone into my father's concubine?" My goodness, who's this? Who's this? Abner! Then Abner was very angry over the word of Ishbosheth and said, "Am I a dog's head that belongs to Judah? Today I show kindness to the house of Saul your father, to his brothers and to his friends, and have not delivered you into the hands of David. And yet today you charge me with a guilt concerning women? May God do so to Abner and more also, if as the Lord, Iskola please, has what? has sworn to David, may God do so to Abner and more also, if as the Lord has sworn to David, I did not accomplish this for him. To transfer the kingdom from the house of Saul and the and to establish the throne of David over Israel and over Judah from Dan even to Beersheba. So it's David now. So Abner, so it's not Ishbosheth now.
Right. Yeah. So what it looks like this. So this is how I would say this so far. I
Mm.
would say while Abner put Saul's son on the throne, he now makes himself strong, makes himself a threat to the throne by sleeping with
His father's
Saul's
concubine. Why cannot
concubine.
just his father's concubine?
Well, because I want to emphasize that it's Saul.
Okay.
Sleeping with Saul's concubine. Abner says he could have given Saul's son's head, Saul's son to David, so he should be glad he's alive, basically.
Hmm.
Is what I'm seeing right there. Okay, and then and let's see, is this Abner's? And this part was a little confusing.
Right.
Right here, may God do so to Abner and more also. So this is Abner talking, but he's talking like
Now it seems like Abner should be ruined. God ruined Abner,
yeah, but
and
Abner is
more.
saying these things. So may God do so to Abner more also if the Lord has sworn to David, I do not accomplish this for him. To transfer the kingdom from the house of Saul to establish the throne of David over and over. And he could no longer answer Abner a word because he was afraid of him. So he should be glad he's alive. So he'd be glad. I don't understand that part.
Go to the Greek then.
Well, that's Hebrew. But
Ay,
no,
Greek.
it's about commentary. So let me just ask our friend.
Just ask our friend Chat.
What does this mean? Hey,
Why you? I'm missing that.
you wouldn't be patient with me.
Oh goodness.
All right. All right. So this is Abner's oath in 2 Samuel 3, 9, and 10, and it's doing several things at once. Linguistically, politically, and theologically. I walk it clean and then give the sense. The oath formula. May God do so to Abner and more so also. So he's talking about himself in third person. This is a self-maledictory oath, curse on oneself. Abner is evoking judgment on himself if he fails to carry out what he pledges. So let me look at the Hebrew. Ko ye asher e Elohim vako Yosef. That means add, I think. Implies, and may God kill me, ruin me if I don't follow through. Okay. This signals maximum seriousness. All right. Appeal to Yahweh prior oath, as the Lord has sworn to David. Abner's not claiming new revelation. He's acknowledged an already known divine commitment. I don't need it that big. Yahweh has sworn kingship to David. This is grounded in 1 Samuel 16, anointed. David's repeated preservation by Yahweh. Saul's own recognition, 1 Samuel 24:20. Abner is conceding that history is moving in Yahweh's direction, not Saul's. The political act described to transfer the kingdom from the house of Saul. Key idea, administrative transfer, not theological creation. Abner is saying the kingdom already belongs to David by divine decree. Abner will remove resistance, not create legitimacy. This is a shift of allegiance, not a change in God's plan. Establishing David's throne. And establish the throne of David. Important nuance, David's kingship is already legitimate. What is being established is recognized rule, not divine right. This is public national consolidation, not initial appointment. Scope, Israel and Judah, over Israel and all Judah. This explicitly recognizes existing division, Israel north, Saul's base, Judah south, David's base. Abner is pledging national reunification. This is political confession that is split and temporary and unsustainable. Maryism, from Dan to Beersheba. Geographical Maryism, Dan far north, Beersheba far south, meaning the entire land without exception. It's not poetic fluff, it's totalizing claim of sovereignty. What Abner is really saying, plain English, may God destroy me if I don't help bring about what Yahweh has already promised, removing Saul's house from power and fully installing David as king over the entire nation. Abner is admitting that he has been resisting God's will, switching sides not out of repentance but realism, using theology to justify a political pivot. Now I understand that, but the thing is, he was being checked for sleeping with the concubine, and so that's what I want to ask it about in a minute. Narrative irony, important. Abner knows Yahweh's will. He's opposed it for years, only acts when personally offended. So the text quietly exposes knowledge doesn't equal obedience. Correct theology can coexist with self-interesting timing. Big picture function of 2 Samuel. This speech publicly vindicates David, removes any charge of David seized power, places blame on Saul's house and Abner's delay, shows Yahweh's promise advancing despite human resistance. One sentence summary. Abner swears a self-curse that he will personally help carry out what Yahweh has already promised, removing Saul's dynasty and publicly consolidated David's rule over the entire nation of Israel. Okay, watch this though. Why does he say this after being checked for sleeping with Saul's concubine? Great question, because the detail is not incidental at all. Abner says this because he was accused of sleeping with Saul's concubine, and in the ancient world, the accusation was a direct claim about kingship, not merely sexual misconduct. Let's walk carefully. Sleeping with the king's concubine equaled a royal claim. In the ancient Near East, the Israelite political world, taking the former king's concubine was a public assertion of royal authority. Yeah, that's what Tupac said about Notorious Big. Anyway, that's not speculative. It's a known symbolic act. Biblical parallels. Absalom sleeps with David's concubines. Public claim to the throne. Adonijah asks for Abishag. Solomon treats it as a treasonous claim. So when Ishbosheth says, "Why have you gone in my father's concubine?" he's effectively saying you're acting like the king. Why this enrages Abner? Abner's anger is not about morality, it's about status and authority. Yeah, because it said he's making himself strong. From Abner's perspective, he's the real power behind Ishbosheth. He's installed him as king. He keeps Saul's house alive politically. So Ishbosheth accusation implies Abner is overstepping, Abner's disloyal, Abner seeking kinship for himself. This is the direct challenge to dominance. Abner's response reveals his true posture. Abner replies, "Am I dog's head of Judah? I've shown loyalty to Saul's house, and this is how you treat me?" Key observation: Abner does not deny the charge. He denies the right of Ishbosheth to control him. This is about who has authority, not whether the act occurred. Janet, say this word fast 7 times.
Ishbosheth, Ishbosheth, Bosheth.
Yeah. 4. When Abner suddenly invokes Yahweh's promise to David, this is the pivot. Once Ishbosheth asserts another authority over him, Abner replies he holds power but not legitimacy. Ishbosheth is weak and expendable. David was divine legitimacy and growing momentum. So Abner does something strategic. He reframes his betrayal with obedience to Yahweh. That's why he says, "As the Lord has sworn to David." This is not conviction; it's new leverage. The logic chain. Here's the exact reason and flow. Accusation: you're acting like the king. The accusation undermines Abner's dominance. Abner refuses subordination. Abner realizes Saul's house can no longer protect his status. Abner switches allegiance to David. He cloaks the switch in Yahweh's prayer oath. So the concubine accusation is the trigger, not the reason. Narrative irony again. Abner knows Yahweh's will, has opposed it for years, only acts when his honor is threatened. The text exposes a pattern. People often submit to God's will only when resistance becomes personally costly. 7. Why the author includes this detail. The narrator is doing 3 things: explaining Abner's defection, vindicating David, he didn't steal the throne, and demonstrating Yahweh's sovereignty over human ambition. Even scandal and insult become instruments of God's plan. Plain English summary: Abner invokes God's promise to David because the concubine accusation was effectively a challenge to his authority. Once Ishbosheth treats him like a subordinate or a rival, Abner abandons Saul's house and justifies his political reversal by appealing to Yahweh's already known plan. If you want, okay, all right, but isn't that taking the Lord's name in vain? Short answer, yes. Morally speaking, it very likely is. But not in the narrow "don't say God's name" sense. The text intentionally leaves Abner exposed, not endorsed. Let's be precise. What taking the Lord's name in vain actually means. Lo tasha et shem Adonai Eloheka lo shavu. I think that's what it is. You shall not lift. You shall not lift up. Nasa is lift up. So right here, this word. So I guess the end turned to that. You shall not. Yeah, this is the imperfect. I'm sorry, it may be imperative. But it's a niffle. I can tell from there. It looks like. All right. You shall not lift up or carry the name of Yahweh. There's name, shame. Okay. Where's the word for emptiness at? Falsehood or misuse? I don't know. I'll have to look in that later on. Carry the name represents evoke, swear. In vain. Let's show. Okay. Lash Shah. I don't know what to do here. Let me think here. This one is short, so this one is long. So this is open, I think. Leshayu. I don't know, in vain. I'd have to look at that later on. But anyway, emptily, falsely manipulated. This commandment is fundamentally about misusing God's authority. Abner is doing exactly that. Abner knows Yahweh's promise to David, resisted it for years, invokes it only when politically convenient, uses it to justify a self-interesting power shift. This is the textbook definition of bearing God's name to legitimize one's own agenda. Even though the statement itself is factually true, the intent is corrupt. Truthful content doesn't equal faithful use. 3. While the narrator does not condemn Abner explicitly, this is crucial. Biblical narrative often shows without preaching. Notice, no divine commendation, no prophetic affirmation, no covenantal blessing attached to Abner's oath. Abner dies shortly after. The text lets outcome function as evaluation. 4. Comparison case, same pattern. Saul, 1 Corinthians 15, uses Yahweh language to justify disobedience, rejected. Jezebel, 1 Kings 21, invokes fasting and God talk to murder Naboth, judged. Jesus' warning in Matthew 7:21, Lord, Lord, without obedience, rejection, appeal. Pattern, invoking God's name to cloak self-will, invites judgment, not approval. 5. Important distinction, narrative function versus moral endorsement. God uses Abner's action to advance David's throne. God approves Abner's heart or method. Divine sovereignty does not equal moral validation. This is reoccurring biblical theme. 6. So why doesn't God strike him immediately? Because God's patience is not approval. Judgment is often delayed, not absent. Abner's death came through human agency, not lightning. The narrative preserves human responsibility, divine sovereignty, moral ambiguity. One sentence answer, yes, Abner's misusing Yahweh's name by invoking divine promise as a political tool, and the narrative quietly condemns him by denying him blessing and allowing his ambition to end in death. The theological takeaway, this passage warns against correct theology used incorrectly. True statements spoken from false motives. Carrying God's name as a weapon instead of a witness. Or simply, God's name is not a power up. All right. That's good. Okay, Asabako, I think I'm cooked.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So, any thoughts you want to share with the audience before we land the plane?
Oh no. Any thoughts? I'm just thank you for the, for the opportunity. You know, and I'm going to have live maybe later at my evening because I have noisy background this time. So
Look what Crab said.
GES rocks. What rocks? What
It
that
means
mean?
they're cool, like rock and roll, you know.
Oh, rock and roll. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, go ahead, land the plane for us.
Oh, me? Okay. Thank you so much for being with us, guys. And I hope to see you again when the Lehman Seminary going live streaming. And in that, we acknowledge your support and we thank you for that. We appreciate. And let's here to to study God's word and learn from each other. So thank you so much. And the Lehman Seminary plane will almost land. So the ground is already cleared. So guys, thank you so much. And the plane is on the ground. God bless, guys.
Even though the plane is on the ground, you should check out more content, old stuff, new stuff. It's all good. God bless.